Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. It's a great Thursday because it's a Tiger Takes Thursday. I'm Lyndon Blake. Allie, my girl, how are you?
I am good. I am dying from allergies, but I'm officially in my new apartment, so I'm super pumped to be here. Good lighting, good internet. I hopefully won't trail off at the end this time around.
You know what? We loved following your apartment journey, your Wi Fi journey. It's been a special ride you've taken us on this summer.
I'm just here for the good times, not the long times. So we're here. We made it. I still have some stuff at my old apartment, but I've got a bed and a dresser and a desk, and that's really all I need to help you host some Tiger Takes.
May I just ask, why this move has been drawn out for like a month and a half? Are people not coming to your old apartment? I'm confused.
Um, I was just really lazy and I could have done it like 2 months ago when my new
Mm-hmm.
roommate moved into our new place.
Mm-hmm.
But I just chose not to, and I chose to
Okay.
wait until the last minute. But
Okay.
here we are. So, we're good, and I'm still in the A. People were wondering because I announced a new job on
Yeah.
Twitter, and so people were like, "Oh my God, are you leaving Atlanta?" Nope, I'm still in the A. I'm still kicking it with you guys. So,
So we're so
still
happy
here.
that you're still in the A. I feel like the A needs you. You put the A in Allie and Atlanta. So
And I
good
gotta
for
put a
you.
little Auburn. I gotta put a little Auburn amongst these Georgia fans because my apartment, I've noticed quite. I'm like looking out my window now, and I've noticed quite a few Georgia Bulldog tags. So I've gotta keep the A in the Auburn in Atlanta for the fans out there. So
Perfect. Well, that is amazing. I'm just chugging along, still waking up at 1:30 a.m., delivering the news, trying to squeeze in a vegetable here, or there whenever I can. I ate about 3 green beans before we went on air. So if there's something in my teeth, we ignore it. We don't
we
care.
exactly. Well, thanks, Bob. Shout out. We love doing this. This is
Aw.
something so fun. In case you guys don't know, me and Lyndon were best friends. I know we have some new people. We were best friends in college at Auburn, and we both have stayed in touch and are still best friends now. And half of our conversations are about Auburn and what we're getting ready for the fall and the season and the teams and the events and the drama and the chaos all around our Auburn Tigers. So we decided why not share our conversations with you guys. So we're so excited to have you guys join us every week
Yes.
here on Tiger Takes.
And speaking of that, Allie, I am confirmed September 4th in Auburn. I will be on the plains. Are you making the drive?
I have a wedding, but it is an Auburn wedding to a Georgia Bulldog. So that's going to be quite interesting. But a bunch of my Auburn girls were going to be in St. Louis for a wedding. So a good excuse to miss the opening game, but we will have TVs on at the reception. So that's what you get for having a fall wedding. But I'm
I was
very
about to say, I
jealous
hope you
because it's
drag
going
this
to
couple on social media.
exactly. No, it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. I'm so jealous. I mean, a night game to kick it off, Harson's first year, a whiteout, a new season, just like fresh start kind of for everyone. I'm it's gonna be rocking. The fans are gonna be taking down Jordan Hare, and I'm very jealous that you're gonna be there.
I'll send some pics. I'll send some pics. But on that topic, we kind of want to get ready for the season and kind of give you our little Tiger take on some things all Auburn, all game day. So we have a few rapid fire questions. And once again, as always, we want you guys to interact so you can answer and give the answer that you like to these questions. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm so excited. Can you believe it's next season? Like I feel like we've been doing this countdown and now it's like, oh my God, next week we will have an Auburn football game. And I
Yeah,
cannot wait.
it'll be so much fun. So let's get it started. Let's put up the first question. Ooh. Mm.
Ooh.
What a great one to start out with. Best tailgate food. Allie, go first.
So I think I have two. So I think the best tailgate foods are pre-made pub sub sandwiches that are like sliced up around the table. I just think that's so easy. It's so good. What can beat a pub sub, right? I mean, you can't beat that. And then my favorite like dip is buffalo chicken dip. I mean, when you have that during a tailgate, it is just primo. You know you're ready for a great long day in the southern heat when you got pub subs and buffalo chicken dip. What about you?
Okay, well, number one for sure, buffalo chicken dip. Let's go heavy on the cream cheese. It is the best. I'll eat it with a cracker, a chip, a cockroach, really anything.
Anything.
Like, if you put that dip on
Anything.
something, I'm eating it. And then second for me, because I have to list something different because we both like buffalo chicken dip, those little smoky sausages. It takes
Ooh,
you
like
back to
Kaneka
your 3rd
sausages?
grade, like, movie day. No, but shout out to Kaneko. We love a good Alabama sausage. But no, these are, like, just those little bitty tiny, like, hot dog sausages, like, in the barbecue sauce. We call them Little Smokies around my neck of the woods, and they're
Hmm.
fantastic. I
I'll
could
have
eat
to
them
hit them
all.
up. I don't know if I've ever had a Little Smoky, and I've been around the Alex City tailgate, so I'm gonna have to look for Little Smokies this season.
I'll get you a plate of Little Smokies. They like to roll off. They're not the most convenient food. Little Smokies have a mind of their own and like to wander, but you know what? They're so awesome. So yeah, drop your favorite foods to tailgate with in the comments. Tailgating is back. We are so excited. Oh my gosh.
I'm
I know for
so
sure Allie and I
excited.
will both be in Auburn towards the end of the season, but for Allie's big birthday. So Little Smokies all day long for the big birthday party for you. Okay, let's get to the next question. Best tailgate spot. This one's
Ooh.
gonna be hard because it just depends on like what stage I am in my life. I feel like, you know what I mean, Al?
Yes, but I have to whip out a hat because I do have some. So my favorite tailgate spot, me and my friends, we usually go in front of Sanford. I had to whip it out. In front of Sanford, that's kind of where we've had our post-adult tailgates. The boys will set up some tents and do all the hard
Yeah.
work, and we hang out there. But my favorite spot that I've got to go to before I go into the game, and shout out to the white tent of Club 734 and 2. If you know what it means, you know what it means. But they've got hats and koozies, and it's my best friend's parents' tailgate with a bunch of other people from Mountain Brook in Alabama, and they just know how to party. Alcohol is flowing, catered food is going, and it is right in front of like the Tiger Transit where the white tents are, and it is the best spot. You can easily walk into the game, so I like to go there. I like to
Ooh.
hang out with my friends. We make a pit stop at Club 734 and 2 to get my last couple, little beverages and some last little snacks before I head into Jordan Hare because it's right there. So shout out. I know there are a couple of the folks watching, so shout out to them for hosting a great time. So if you see me over there,
That is
make
so
sure you say
awesome.
hey.
I
And I've got a
love
big
the
old
hat.
banner. So I know it has a little War Damn Eagle on the back. And we got koozies. No, it's just a great like location. But I mean in front of Sanford's also great because you
Yeah.
get the, picturesque of Sanford Hall in the background. But
I'm gonna give a shout out to my hometown folk, Alex City. The Alex City tailgate is right there by Mama G's, diagonal across the street. You can see the stadium, you can see everything right there. And they always, for SEC home games, have a band. And it's
oh,
fun. Like, we get in the
that is
groove, we
fun.
sing, if we're feeling like it, we dance a little bit, and there's always good food and good drinks. And I've been going there since I was a little kid, so it's always fun to go there now. Haven't been back in a while, been on that work grind, but that changes. It's football season. I'm gonna get to go have a little bit of fun too. So that's, I would say, like, all-time favorite spot because of the memes. But lately my dad and his college friends have been tailgating right in front of Sigma Nu there on the corner because my dad's college
Hmm.
friends' kids were Sigma Nus at Auburn. I have no Sigma Nu affiliation. I don't think I ever went to a fraternity formal. But you know what? It's a great tailgate spot, and the bathrooms are
Hmm.
very accessible. And so I like
I would say
that
that's
close
key.
walk. Yeah, but wherever you guys tailgate, like, I feel like it's just where you make it. Like, there's not a bad tailgating spot. There's places
Mm-mm.
behind like the baseball fields that are awesome. So I do like to get my steps in and tailgate hop.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people tailgate over by like the music theater, like that building and that little, I don't know what it's called. I mean, I think they do like plays, but it's like this big ding
Yeah.
circle with the steps. Like I know a bunch of people tailgate there. What I will say about Auburn, even outside of the Grove, which is whatever, but LSU and Arkansas and Georgia, like the tailgating can spread so far. I mean, you have to hike. Now, I like getting my steps in, but I don't want to be, pouring sweat or, already a little sober walking into the stadium after, making the journey, from the tailgating spot. So that's why I really like Auburn, because everything is just so central. Even if you are, a little far out by Sigma Nu or by Mountain G's, it's not that far to get to Jordan-Hare. So.
Yeah, that's a great point. Location's key. Walking far is not what we want to do. So yeah, I love that. So drop us your best tailgate spot, because I haven't been to them all. So we can try to hit up a few this football season. So let's go to the next question. I'm getting so excited. Best kickoff time. I feel
I've got
strongly
this
about my
one.
answer. How about you?
I do too. I feel very strongly about my answer. So my favorite kickoff time. Now I'm kind of nervous because I don't really know what yours is going to be, but I feel very strongly the best time is 3:30, because you don't have to get up at
2:30
the love
Central,
of God.
guys. Miss ATL's on
2:30 Central. Sorry, I know, Miss ATL. You don't have to wake up at 7 a.m. and already start drinking for an 11 a.m. kickoff, right? Like, that's just miserable.
Mm-hmm.
So you can wake up a little, have a drink, enjoy, and then go to your tailgate, right, by like 10, and you've still got plenty of time. 7:30 kickoffs, you're so tired after that you don't really want to celebrate a win. So going to Skybar after a 7:30 kickoff is terrible, or going back to a house and drinking after 7:30 is terrible. Now, it's great for a loss because you can just hit the hay, but 3:30, you have the morning to tailgate, you have post game to tailgate, and it is just like prime time. It's typically not too hot depending on when. Like a 3:30 Georgia game, like, you used to be November, but now like mid-October, it just like brings me chills and happiness.
Chills.
Perfect time.
Oh yeah, I feel very strongly, and if you don't agree with us, then you have problems. I'm going to go Central Time, represent for our Central people here. 2:30 kickoff. There's nothing better. You still have to wake up early. You still get your coffee. You still can start your day and be like, yes, it's game day. Maybe watch a little bit of game day. But again, I think the real key here is celebrating victories. And the older we get, there's only a few people like Allie and I that can fully out rally. I'll rally after a night game. I will. But you know what? I want my friends to be able to be a part of this too. And not all people are created equal. So the 2:30 kickoff lets everyone come together. You're getting out post-game action about 7:30, perfect dinner time. There's nothing better. I wish every game was a 2:30 game. All right, we got a comment from Paula. Wire Road across the tennis courts, excuse me, behind the head tailgate. Can't wait to get there next week. Yes,
Ooh,
I know
that's
exactly where you're talking about. Also, not a far walk, since we're going back to that. It goes back to accessibility. That is a great spot. If I ever walk by there, I will give you a War Eagle and a high five. So we agree, 2:30 kickoff, best time.
Only time.
I think a little bit frozen.
I said I would take a 2:30 only.
No. Next question coming up for us. This is so fun. Best post-game meal. Okay. There's a lot of answers to this too. And I'm not going to say Waffle House because it reminds me of Gus, and we're moving on. But, Waffle House is always a good option. My best post-game meal, and I may butcher the name, but what I'm not going to butcher is what I ordered there. I think this place is called Willie's Wings. I think. And I used to live near there.
You're right.
Probably couldn't walk there now, but I used to go walk there all the time. And the best thing you can get there is the Western sandwich. People. This has chicken, cheese, bacon. They may fry the entire thing. One time I made it myself in the kitchen. I got VIP status. And I was pretty good. Tasted great. But I think that's the best post-game meal to just get you fired up to keep going.
Willie's Wings is up there, and you can get it at all times. It's open until 3 or 4 a.m. So you really can hit Willie's Wings whenever you want late night. You said Waffle House, and that was going to be my say, only because of the memories that I have at the Waffle House
at that Waffle House.
At that Waffle House or the one on Opelika. I've really journeyed far. Where the old Supper Club, that Waffle House, I've even been all the way out there.
Dogs, if y'all hear my dogs barking, I'm sorry. It is National Dog Day, though, so they're just celebrating.
They are the mascots. I might say, I might go with you on Willie B's. Or actually, you know what? I'm
Okay.
going to decide. Mama G's late night nachos, Mama's Love All the Way, no tomatoes, hits. And I don't want to hear the arguments we've talked about on Tiger Takes and Mama G slander is just not for me. I am a stan of Mama G's. And after a big win, a little sky bar, boom, boom, room dancing, and you go to Mama G's, whew, primo. Because it's a little hike, you know, some people don't want to walk all the way down there. It is definitely Mama G's for me. Ooh, that's a good one. Best meal depends on opponent and outcome.
Yeah, I can remember several Georgia losses where I would just run to the gas station, pick up a Yoo-hoo and some Easy Mac, and go home.
Yeah,
But
especially if you're
Mama G's, I feel
traveling and
like
you're in
it's
a way.
definitely a victory meal. Oh yeah,
Yes,
but
and
victory meal
and
like
like it
Mama
depends on
G's,
if you're
Willie's, like you
away.
go there with happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not gonna go, you know, out in Athens after a loss. Like that's just you're a trooper if you can, but that's not gonna happen for me. So it's a
Stronger
McDonald's on
than
the car
I.
ride back. Yeah, stronger than I am. So you're in a car ride back home. That's where McDonald's on the way out of Athens for a loss. So that's a good point. There are meals for wins and losses. That's for sure.
Occasions. Yes. Emotional eating. Okay, next question is, I feel very strongly about my answer on this as well.
Yep, I do too.
I think we may differ.
I think we are too. But if you want to sweat your little behindy off and you want to burn and you want to be miserable, by all means, take my ticket. I am a cold weather jeans and a cute sweater and a hottie toddy or a spiked hot chocolate or, you know, a little whiskey when it's cold to warm you up. Cold weather games are the best. There are no other options. A 2:30, a little chill, cold weather, October, leaves falling. That's what college football is. It's not made for 120 degrees and an outfit that's literally just dripping sweat. I just know. I don't believe in it.
You know, I'm going to go with hot because I feel as though when you're hot, you've let yourself go. You know you're not going to look your best. Like you're free. You're just like, give me fun, give me food, give me football because like you're going to look awful. Like this is not your Instagram moment. This is not where you're going to like go find your dream guy. You are there for the party in hot weather, and so is everyone else. And you're all in the same boat. All the girls are in there checking their sweat stains.
That's true.
And, you know, we're all in there together. And cold games get tough because, like, they hurt your body. You can't tweet with your little gloves on. I don't care if you have to touch, you know, fingertips. Like, life's more difficult when you're bundled. And I feel like you're not going to get as rowdy. You're not going to scream as loud because you're just like, okay, go team. Okay, back. Let me put my hands back in my pockets. And I just don't like it.
See, my take is you are louder at cold games because it keeps you warm. So if you sit there and you're silent, that is when you get cold. But if you are rowdy and you are riled up and you have to like drink a little more to keep yourself warm, so more people are rowdy at cold games. So we're gonna beg to differ here because there is nothing more miserable than an 11 a.m. kickoff in 120-degree weather. There's just not. It's just why would I even go and get tan lines that are not meant to be tanned?
But I feel like, okay, this is your 21st birthday at Ole Miss. It was freezing. And I remember walking my little happy self after the victory back to wherever I was going. And it felt like knives were just going through my boots on that grove grass. And I'm just like, suck the fun out of it. Like I was in pain. So we're going to have to beg to differ. And I'll just be sweaty every day. Like I really will because I am anyways. At high school game, sweaty.
I'm already in a
game,
sweatshirt.
Sweaty,
like I am ready for cold weather. I am ready to be bundled up and chilly.
I'm probably sweating in a sweatshirt. Yeah. And I'm wearing this just because it's hot outside, like one of the hottest days of the year, and I'll sweat and I'll be okay. Okay, next question.
You guys can be the deciders. They can be the deciders in the comments. Are you hot or cold?
Yeah.
Help us since we're 50-50 split on that. Look at the cold already coming in. Bob is bringing it home for me. 2-1. Oh, this is a good one.
Best people watching spot. We're going to agree on this one, I think. The best people watching spot, maybe in the Southeast.
You go first.
Okay, maybe we don't say it together because I was like, I feel like in the same spot. I would say the best people watching spot is behind the stage on the little balcony at Sky Bar in the Boom Boom Room. Come on. You see it all.
Nailed it. Nailed it. There is no better spot in Auburn on a home game to witness every walk of life, from 60 and above who are living their glory days, to Parents Weekend parents that are in town, to post-grad alums, to seniors, to freshmen, to underage kids that have no business being there. A wide spectrum on that balcony.
To the
You just
occasional high schooler from
see it all.
Dable. Like,
oh, Lyndon, you have a personal connection to that story?
no, I do not. I do not.
Would never. But I just think there is no better spot,
There's none.
especially after a home game. I mean, you just see all walks of life, from people from away teams. I remember from like Washington, crazy away teams coming in and seeing it for the first time, and then seeing Auburn for the first time too. That's why I'm so excited for the Penn State home and home. I mean, they're going to be like, what is this place? Like, this is not college, college, whatever, like, what is it? College Park?
State college. State college.
College Park. No, that's not where they are. But I just think it's going to be like shell shocking, right? So I would agree.
No, it's like the away team, win or lose. If you're going to the Boom Boom at Sky Bar, they look like they just won the lottery. Like, they're not mad at all. Like, LSU fans are like, I like it just takes the pain away.
I truly feel like teams go away in the Boom Boom Room, like your jersey that you're wearing or the colors that you're wearing like just disappear
Sky Bar
in the Boom Boom Room, because everyone is just there to have a good time, win or loss. So I'd agree. Glad we're on the same page for that.
That's awesome. Yes. Okay. Please, if y'all have any stories to share, drop them in the comments. We could do this all day. Okay, let's go to the next question. Best home game outfit. We could do an entire episode on the outfits we wore to home games. And like,
from freshman
the people
year
now
until
like,
now,
you're embarrassing.
Yeah, some of my freshman outfits on the couple games that I did go as a fan is rough. They were bubble necklaces. It was just horrible. But I would say dressing. Okay,
have
let's
like
dress
a
for
smock
October
dress.
Oh, I can't. I'm gonna be dressing for October 9th, Georgia home game, right? So I'm hoping it's gonna be a little chilly. So my ideal outfit is, I think this is what I'd be wearing, is a cute, really pair of flare jeans. The key is comfortable shoes. Now I see girls, beauty's pain. I get it. But my God, when these girls are wearing like stilettos or super high wedges, I'm like, you're going to break an ankle, or you're going to be walking around without shoes on, and ain't no one wanting to be walking around Sky Bar with no shoes on. Like, I've seen it, and it's disgusting. So I think a cute pair of flare jeans, some cute little boots. And I think for like a Georgia game, you want to wear like either a really cute sweater, or I'm big into like a really cute jersey and a cardigan, like a chunky cardigan over it, because I'm 27, will be almost 28 by the Georgia game. So that is my idea. Comfortable, but cute. And I like to do a little burnt orange more than the Auburn orange. So I'm definitely a darker orange kind of girl. So that's, I think, why I like fall more too.
I love that. If I'm dressing for this year's Georgia game, October 9th, I'm breaking the no white shoes after Labor Day rule, because I just bought some really cute white little cowgirl booties, like ankle booties. So I would wear those, and like either a burnt orange or like a tan leather skirt or skirt, whatever you can find, and like a cropped sweater that hits like right at the waist, with maybe like some puffy sleeves. They like cling right here at the wrist, and a cute little Auburn tattoo on my face, and I would just have a blast with my little pom-pom. I think that'd be a really cute outfit. And if you're young, please don't judge our outfits, because, like, look, we're just trying here. I try to keep up.
I'm not a Gen Z. Always an AU bookstore button. God, if we would have won the 2019 Georgia game when it was gonna be a no for me, dog. Now that was my saying for forever. Like I said that every day,
Yes.
all day, normal conversation, work conversation. Like that was my saying. And so when they came out with that button, I was just like mind blown. I was like, they're doing it. Ain't gonna or and we lost, and I can't wear the button anymore because it's bad luck. But I still have it, and I turned it into a magnet. But it was just like an AU bookstore. They've really stepped up their game on some funny sayings. So always a button too. And guys have it so easy. I really do. I talk to my guy friends, like, I don't know what polo I'm gonna wear. I don't know what sweatshirt, what crew neck sweatshirt I'm gonna wear to the game. I'm like, oh, life is so tough. Like, I have to worry about shoes and color schemes. And oh my God, is it gonna be cold? Should I bring a jacket? Should I not bring a jacket? Should I risk it and wear a skirt instead of jeans? Like, guys just have it so easy.
At least Auburn's color scheme, and I've thought this since the age where I could understand color schemes, one of the best. You can do so much.
Easy.
Brown, navy, burnt orange, orange, white, gold, like possibilities completely endless. Great color scheme. But yeah, I love the outfits. Now I'm going to go pick out my outfit for the game.
The whiteout. Oh, I'm so jealous. There's some
this.
super cute outfits that I've seen for the whiteouts. But I think we've got one more question. So let's drum roll it.
Yes.
And roll it out.
Okay. Best place to watch the game outside of the stadium. Okay. Let's do, Allie, do you want to do in Auburn, like the best place in Auburn, you think? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down for in Auburn.
Now, I've never done this because I've always either been working the game or been in the game. But based off what I've seen, and Allie, you may have been here. I haven't yet. Southeastern, is that a good place to watch the game? Like, it seems to have mini Texas Live in Dallas fields.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you want like a lot of TVs, that's where you would go. You're still in downtown. It's a great location. It is a little younger, I think, but I think during game weekends, like the younger bar, the older bar, that kind of goes out the window because there's just so many people in Auburn. So I would say that because there's, the most TVs.
Yeah.
You're gonna get cheap drinks and they have food, which I think is like key when you're watching a game outside of the stadium. You don't want to just like be at, a bar watching it.
Yeah.
I also would say I love when tailgates have TVs. And this might be like underrated, but I really enjoy on the handful of times where I like didn't go into the stadium or what have you. I loved watching games outside with a group of people because there's other tailgates that have TVs of people that aren't going in. So you guys kind of all like bond together and then it kind of becomes its own little watch party. So I would say,
and that's always so fun.
Exactly. If you don't have a ticket, but you can find a tailgate with a TV and make friends, you get all the food that's left over, free drinks that you've already paid for, and you get to like be near the stadium, hear the energy, but also be around like other people. So if the bar is like not your scene, find a tailgate with a TV. I think it's underrated and more people should do it. And we might see more of that with people who may not feel super comfortable going into it like a full stadium. You might see people tailgating outside on TVs, like outside around, which I think would just make it that much more fun.
That's a great take, Allie. That's awesome. And it's always fun because you hear the stadium react, like the cheers or like the and then you hear it on TV. It's like,
Exactly. I'm wearing the oldest, rattiest Auburn stuff in my closet. That's a take. I think
I hear. Hi. Oh, I was gonna say I cut out, but I want to say Bob. Like, I want an example. Is it like an old jersey, like a super super old T-shirt?
Huh.
Allie, I can't hear you. Oh, no, I can. Okay, I was going to say I could not hear you for a second, but
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, but there's some really cool like vintage stores that are like coming out with some stuff.
Etsy had cool vintage stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's like a new trend we're going to see a lot more of not just your typical Auburn logo, but like throwback to 1987, football, preseason t-shirts, which I think are always super,
Yeah.
super cool.
I love that. I love that. Okay, well, those are our questions. I always go back and read the comments even after the show's over. Oh my gosh, the dog almost knocked this over. I know it's National Dog Day, but you've got to stop. There we go. And so even if you didn't catch the show live, still leave your comments because it's so much fun to go back and read and just like see what everyone else likes. I love hearing other people's opinions and everything. So be sure to do that. But we're going to wrap this up with our Tiger Toast.
Favorite segment.
My favorite part. I know, it's the best. So, Al, what are we going to toast to this week?
I'm going to toast to, I posted it on Twitter at my desk, my old job. I had to clean it up this week, and it was an Auburn shrine of everything under the sun, from cheesy Auburn mantras to really cool pillows from licensees. Auburn was one of our clients at my old company, and it was just awesome. Workers would drop Auburn stuff that they would get on my desk, and it kind of just blew up to be this Auburn shrine. And it was right in the corner when you made the cut into our office, and it became the Auburn headquarters for the office, and everyone knew that that's where they were, and that's where Allie sat. And it's gonna be really sad because my new job is fully remote, so I'm gonna have to build my shrine in my apartment. But a toast to that, because it was just so much fun to like go into work. And I didn't really get to go into the office that much this last year, but it was just so fun to be able to see it, and people drop stuff off, and I post on Twitter and people were like, oh my God, are you giving stuff away? And maybe I will, because I do have a ton of stuff that I don't really know what to do with. But a toast to the Auburn headquarters in our Midtown office that held strong. And I worked with a lot of Alabama fans and a lot of Georgia fans, and they had to see it every morning and every day anytime they walked around the office. So hopefully someone will take it over now that I'm gone. But a toast to that desk, because it made me happy every day, having all these mementos, from tickets to all this different stuff. There's a photo of it.
Oh, there it is.
I know. And that's not even all of it. That was just one half. On the front where the desk was. I had pom-poms and all of that. And I have my Bobox Bama bib and just all the cheesy Auburn stuff that you love to have. So a toast to that, because it made me happy. So I'm going to miss it for sure.
I love that so much. Well, you're going to have the best Auburn room, and I can tell you're like getting emotional because people they see your funny side on Twitter and stuff, but you truly do just like love Auburn so much. And it means so much to you. So, I love that.
I'm making a little shrine in my office. But no, I just like cleaning that up. I just realized like, wow, I really just love Auburn. It's just crazy how much like a little school that this girl from Tampa didn't know anybody, almost 10 years ago, which is really scary.
Yeah.
Just kind of turned into my life. I would not have the job, career, friends, everything without that little school in the plains. So it means a lot. The Auburn family, as cheesy as we always say on the show, it really has changed my life. So, and now we're here on Tiger Takes. I mean, we have a show talking about Auburn all day with two friends, from the school. So it's pretty crazy.
It's the coolest thing ever. Okay, I want to toast to Chandler Wooten because he was just named one of the team captains. And I really thought today it was super cool when he was talking about how when him and Brian Harsin first sat down together, that Harsin kind of questioned his dedication because of him opting out last season. Obviously, we know he opted out last season because he was expecting a baby and COVID was crazy. And now Harsin named him one of the team captains. And he said after sitting down for 45 minutes, they were extremely tight, bought into each other. And I think that's a cool, special moment, how you can you can kind of judge someone, by the cover, judge the book by the cover, but until you get to sit down and know that person, you really don't know them and you don't know where their heart's at. So cheers to Chandler. Good luck being the captain, and it's so exciting.
Yeah, and cheers to Owen Popo. He was the other one, which is something really cool that Harsin's doing, is year-long captains. These guys were named for the whole season, which I think is really, really cool. And I think it's just a testament to what that locker room, there's a lot of stuff around Twitter, a lot of stuff, preseason stuff that happens seemingly every year, especially with the new coach, on who's going to buy in, what's going on in that locker room. But it sounds like from the players' mouths that it's a bought-in locker room all the way around. And that's really, really exciting for, us fans can talk all we want on who we want coaching and who we want playing and who should start and who should do this, but we're not on that field. We're not making the calls.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in that locker room every day, whether you have sources on the inside or not. You're not in that locker room day in, day out and grinding with those guys, and they become a family and they become brothers. And I'm just really pumped to finally see this team. Last year was last year. We can call it what we want it, but this is a new fresh start for a lot of reasons for this Auburn football team. And win or lose, I'll be cheering them on. And I know you will too, Lyndon.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Tiger Takes. Hope that we got to, share a little bit of our perspective on some things, maybe give you some ideas. And again, drop the comments, even if you don't catch this live. I just like reading y'all's comments and encouragement. It's always a good way to end the work week. So thanks again, Allie. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Congrats on your new job. Everyone's rooting for you. So go, girl, go.
And next week, Tiger Takes will be game week. Woo! I'm
Yes.
so pumped. We made it. We're at game week.
Game week. Let's go. Okay, well, guys, we'll see you next week. Game week, new month, all the cool things, and we'll talk to you guys soon.